give a shit.
Yeah, we're not.
What,
Yeah.
you don't like Star Wars?
I was more an Indiana Jones fan than Star Wars.
Well, they own that too.
I know that. I know. I guess that makes me sad.
Indy 5, you ready?
No.
No.
Why? You didn't like Crystal Skull?
It was.
You like it more than you care to admit publicly, I bet.
I
right?
had one fucking scene when they're swinging from the vines in
That
the
was
fucking
stupid.
jungle. What the fuck?
There was a lot of stupid shit in it, but it was okay. It wasn't as bad as all that. I'm not saying it was a masterpiece, but
Yeah. What's her name was awesome in it.
Shia LaBeouf,
No, Kate.
Kate Blanchett.
Kate
Yeah.
Blanchett.
Yeah, she was
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Nah, that's all I got.
You
That's all I
done?
got.
Who's my next guest?
That guy.
Who's
right
that?
There. I don't know who that is.
Well,
Looks
I
like
don't
they're
have
slacking.
another guest, so you guys can either just sit there or you can
Okay.
go on your merry way.
We have to go back to our booth
What's up for the after party?
Um,
I remember
we're all
I got
we're
drunk
all-
and you were sitting right next to me and you were like telling me how to run my business.
That's
You were
right.
telling me about your childhood.
I do that.
Yeah.
And I remember specifically you were like telling Buff Monster how he had no plan
That's
and he had no
right.
business strategy
Yes.
and that he was making a mistake and he didn't want to hear it, but he did. And and he was
listened to
also
me.
he did.
He got a plan.
What's his plan?
He moved.
New York.
Yeah, now we got to deal with him. So thanks a lot. So you're responsible for that? You're
Yes.
taking credit for that?
Yes.
And so now that he's in New York, you think he's doing the right things?
He's not doing the mohawk anymore, which I think is that's a good step.
Why? You thought that thing looked stupid, right?
I was afraid he was going to poke me in the eye
Oh.
when I'd see him.
Well, why were you standing so close to him?
I wasn't. That's how big it was.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
he could be like over there and you're at
Yes.
risk, right?
Yes.
That's cool. Well, he seems to be doing okay for himself thanks to you.
That's right.
And your wise guidance.
He owes
'Cause
me
if
royalty and all that.
anything, you're wise. Right?
Hey, how did you fare at the storm and everything? That just like
I was here.
You were here at the
I
time.
mean, apparently all my shit is fine and my family's fine, so whatever. Can't say the same for the city. I think New York is pretty much going to be underwater
Yeah.
in the next couple of years, which sucks because that was like the idea I had for my sci-fi dystopian movie, and now it's like happening before I can make my story. So
You should be filming it and then just add the dialogue afterwards.
I
Ed
might do.
Wood
I
style.
might do that. Yeah. But nobody steal that idea. Anyway, thanks guys. Maybe I'll see you later.
All right,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Good luck with everything. Take your stuff.
Awesome.
We will.
Thanks, Sucklord.
Thank
Looking good. You guys want mugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Love
were promised
mugs.
some money as well.
Talk to this guy. Do you guys want valve caps? These are suckadelic valve caps. Valve caps for your cars or your motorcycle. All right. Thank you. See you later. Maybe we'll be out partying tonight. What? For what? You got to come up here and get it. All right. Anybody want to buy a blind bagged bootleg dunny? You do? Why not? I only got one left. I need to make some money, all right? Okay, you really want to buy this? You don't know what color it is. It might be ugly. All right, give me the money. They're $40. You're right. Thanks, sucker. Well, it was a gift. I'll take $100 for it. You gotta buy it. What, I just have to give it to you? Why did he give it to me? Why didn't he just give it right to you? Well, that's what's happening. Yeah. No, he really has to have it, so there you go. My master speaks. Thanks, man. What? Yes, I am. Yeah, you want to get more? Get more. You want one? Go. Well, there's like one left. Why don't you make another beer run? Well, we'll drink something else, and whatever. Whatever. Angry Wobots, right? Do you want to go on? You don't have to. Yo.
What's up, man?
I saw you at that after party for the DTA's after party, and you were pretty hip hop.
I'm pretty hip hop actually.
Yeah, you were hip hop. You were doing the arm twirl thing.
I think everyone was hip hop.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was fun, man. We took over that club actually.
Yeah, we did. That was pretty exciting. So, how's business?
Things are good, man.
Yeah. Why? What's so good about it?
Because I get to pretty much just paint and travel.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm into.
You've been like a real consistent type. You just been like, since I known you, you've been painting pandas live.
Yeah.
Selling shit, looking calm and collected while you did it.
Yeah, man.
Going to Asia.
Yeah.
Helping the kids, spreading it around a little bit.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. Like the project I did with Jesse and Ritzy.
Yeah, I know. I watched
amazing,
that on
man.
YouTube.
Yeah, that was a fun.
And you guys
really
were riding
fun
the bikes and everything, and
yeah,
that shit looked pretty fun.
It was an amazing experience, man.
Word
Hell
to
yeah.
that. So, any thoughts, observations, anything? You were here last year. Anything happened in the last year that's, developmentally relevant to your fans?
Mainly just painting walls.
Yeah?
I've been really into painting murals, like trying to go as big as I can.
Yeah? How big we talking here? Like building size?
Yeah, like 30 feet.
When you do something like that, you do it all by yourself? You have helpers?
Yeah, by myself.
Fuck, how long does it take to do like a building?
Like a couple days.
Couple of days, huh?
Yeah.
And usually there's somebody standing there with a check when it's done, right? Hopefully,
Not all
right?
the time.
A good part of the time.
A good part of the time.
Yeah?
It's mainly, I guess, promotion so people can see me that I'm busy, and I usually get commissions out of it. Like,
Yeah? I heard you guys are starting some kind of compound.
oh, yeah, we got J-Roo moving to California, so...
Yeah, but don't you guys are all living in like some sort of fortress or something?
Yeah, it's like a
with all the studios on
three-story-
site and everything?
3-story fortress, and we're going to do everything in-house at the house.
And everybody's just going to hang out and drink and fiddle
fucking play
dicks
video
and make
games,
art
drink
and eat.
beers, and make T-shirts and do our own stuff.
Is there going to be like a showroom or a store or a gallery or any kind of dedicated space to, displaying the work for the public?
Well, not for the public, but I mean, we always have these barbecues. and when
Well, for
homies-
select clientele,
Yeah, totally.
that's what I
Yeah.
mean. So there's going to be barbecues and shit like that.
Yeah, we usually around cons, we usually have a huge barbecue for all our friends, and we
Like
actually have a really huge toy collection, so it's cool to share all our
Everybody
shit.
just hangs around and cups nuts and looks at toys and shit.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time, man.
Sacks
Sounds like
all night long.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time. It's it's great, man. That's fucking great. That's great.
It's fun shit, man.
Good
It's
for
really
you.
Fun. Thank you, man.
You happy?
I'm digging the party you have over there, though.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Why didn't you do a figure?
I don't know, man. Never got asked to.
Oh,
I would love to.
you think you could do something with that?
Oh, for sure, man.
Do you think there's 50 people in the world that would pay $100 for your figure?
Probably.
Hey,
you go.
that sounds good to me. I'll here. Let me jot that down on the list.
All right. Hell yeah.
We are compiling for the potential.
I see that, dude.
I'll remember. We still got to talk about Star Wars. Anything else you want to cover?
That's it, man. Thanks for having me,
All right,
dude.
you're the best, man.
Respects, dude.
Angry fucking Wobots. Let me
Thank
give you
you.
a mug. Do you want some valve caps? Here's some Suckadelic valve caps by one of our sponsors, TYO Toys. Ow, his Lego ring. Oh, okay. Fine. Fine. Anytime. This is actually going to be really easy for me. You're one of those self-interviewers. Like, I don't have to prompt anything. You could just go, right? You want to sit on the top like you usually do?
Is
What?
this thing on?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? You can't hear yourself?
No, I could hear my. Okay. This is good.
What's good?
Okay.
You want to do this or not, man? Stop being
Yeah,
so
yeah,
subtle.
yeah. No, it's better over here.
Did you meet Gabby?
I haven't.
This is Gary Baseman.
Hi, Gabby.
Gabby Graves. Nice, right?
Yeah. Is this your new girlfriend?
No, my girlfriend's right there. I love her.
Okay.
She's my professional associate.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're doing fine. Fine
Okay.
job. But I only have eyes for you.
Is this one working? Maybe this one's better.
That's my girlfriend. See her?
Okay. Oh,
What?
the pretty one.
Yeah, and that's her mom and her dad, her stepdad, and her brother.
Hi.
And isn't she pretty?
She is.
Would you hit that?
She's a special girl.
What's up?
Well, actually, the Skirball Cultural Center had a special booth here today.
I saw that. I got really jealous.
You have your retrospective.
Yeah,
This is your retrospective.
yeah.
But I'll have a little retrospective of my own.
A rectal spective?
Yeah, in April of 2013 at the Skirball.
What does that mean? They're just gonna have all your shit? Like all your shit?
Exactly.
God damn.
No, they're going to have paintings, the toys, my art performances, my illustration from when I used to do stuff for magazines and newspapers. So it's going to be pretty much historical, but I'm also trying to create it more than just of my work. I want it to be like an art experience or an art installation. So I
What
want
the
people-
hell does that mean?
What it means is my goal isn't for people just to come and go, okay, you're a person and this is art. I want I want the viewer to be inspired and to actually find a way to participate within the exhibit itself.
By,
'Cause
like,
I'm gonna
buying
also
something?
I'm also going to have my sketchbooks. So this is like sketchbook number 60 since 1997.
Well, aren't you
And-
prolific?
And so I want to have those exhibited. I want people to come in, and I'm actually going to, the title of the exhibition is called The Door is Always Open, which is based on a phrase that my father would tell me all the time, that no matter where I was, that his home was open to me, that I always had a home in his home.
Until
So-
he found out you were gay, then he kicked you out, right? I'm just
No,
kidding.
he even accepted me when he did find out I was gay.
Okay, I'm sorry, I kid. Go on.
So, okay.
The door is always open.
Exactly. So I also wanted it to mean that the creative door is always open. So
Got it.
I just finished the museum catalog for the show, and so the book itself is going to represent the exhibition, since that all the chapters represent a house. So each chapter represents the room. So the introduction is the living room. The dining room is celebration. The kitchen is feast. The hallway is journey, and so on and so on. So
It sounds rather allegorical.
something like that. So I'm excited about that. And so that I've been busy all summer working on.
Are you going to make money off of that?
Not the actual museum itself. The museum event itself is to, again, for me, it's creating this kind of art experience.
So how do you profit off something like that?
How do I what?
Profit.
I kind of go on your show and you pay me thousands of dollars for my few minutes of time with you. And
Yeah, and might I say, these are some of the most golden minutes of the whole
it
episode.
is. I know, we haven't even said anything funny yet.
Me? I've been mad hilarious. You just have been too busy talking to notice, but
I know.
that's okay. I think you're doing great. That's cool, man. A whole fucking museum show just for you.
It's an honor.
It is an honor.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you just keep getting more amazingly established every year. You're like, here you are, like practically an institution.
And well, actually, the way I see it is I'm always starting from scratch.
Oh?
I'm always beginning again.
Oh?
Yeah.
So you're beginning at the beginning from scratch, making a retrospective? That doesn't make sense.
Something like that.
That's
Well,
cool.
yeah, but it is interesting having to look back at your whole life and seeing what the hell
Seeing
does this mean?
how you squandered it.
Yeah. I completely screwed up.
Well, I mean, when I
And ended up
look at
here
that
at
shit, I'm like,
DesignerCon.
what the fuck have I been doing?
You know, you keep moving your way up, and then you find yourself at Suckathon, you know?
Yeah, and then there's nowhere to go but...
There's nowhere to go any higher than this.
No, not for you.
No.
No, you're great. You're better than all of us. I'm kind of surprised you keep showing up. I heard you were invited to be in the fucking Suck Up, and you said no.
I don't remember that.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you do it? No, you wouldn't. You're
You
too
know,
busy. And you're
Lately,
too good for
I
it.
haven't had a lot of time to do work on people's like platform toys or things like that right now.
This isn't, first of all, this isn't people. It's me. And this isn't a platform toy. This is a fucking icon of fucking culture, dude. When the whole world disappears, that's all that's going to be left of it.
I know.
And you're either in or you're out.
I know.
I'm just kidding. I saw you at Comic-Con. You were being kind of a knave.
What?
You were being a bit of a knave.
Where?
In San Diego. You were like dressed in black and red, and you had all these weird,
Was I in Comic-Con?
all these weird like hollow-eyed women around you, like doing ghoulish things. Don't you remember that?
When, was I at Comic-Con this year?
Yes, you were in San Diego.
I don't even remember.
It was some, well, either that or it was a figment.
I don't even remember this year.
Yeah, look,
Oh,
you
okay,
did
so
that.
I was there.
You were there. It must be great. It must be great. Like it's so effortless at this point that you don't even remember you did it.
Well, I mean, I haven't been able to experience Comic-Con the way in the old days. So
Which was what? Walking around with your hands in your pocket,
something like that.
and buying.
No,
comics?
I'm talking about the good old days when Critter Box actually existed, and they produced these insanely amazing figures and toys and beautiful booths that like were just like he concentrated on every element had to be perfect.
And so you think everything's gone downhill since then?
No, it just changed.
Changed
the thing with
into
Comic-Con,
what?
It's turned into like all this kind of entertainment industry. Like I heard Disney is buying up the Sucklord.
Kenner
and,
bought Suckathon.
You know, they bought up Lucas now, and they're going to be buying up Sucklord soon. You know, it's not the same. The Sucklord movie, you know, the Sucklord ride, and you know, at California Adventures.
Yeah, they also have the psychedelic finger bowls. You know, finger bowls for for when you eat like an hors d'oeuvre and it's a little oily. Then you dip your hand in the perfumed water.
I thought that was at Veggie Grill. They had that.
No. Well, they have that too.
Okay.
But anyway, that's what's happening, man.
So what about you?
You gotta sink or swim,
so you
buddy.
must be very proud of having a retrospective, having all these amazing artists, you know, kiss your ass by doing versions of your toy, you know, just so you know they could put that on their resume to make them look, you know, cool.
I think they did it for the money.
Okay. Are you selling them?
Am I personally selling them? No.
Are they selling them?
Yes, they are. We've
Okay.
sold about 10 plus complete sets, and then a lot of people just sort of cherry pick through and
Wait, there's sets of these. So
Well-
somebody designed them and you actually made them?
no. Duh, we had a blank figure produced. Who the hell are you smiling at? Who are you looking at?
Everybody. They're all my friends.
Yeah. And they're all in on the joke, and I'm not. That's fine. You're laughing at me, fine. I don't give a shit. You got some kind of thing going with the audience?
Yeah.
Like you're kind of better than this?
No, not at all.
Anyway, I kid. We had the figures made in China, and we
Right.
sent them to a bunch of different artists, and their job was to do something to it and create an illustration.
Okay.
Then they would send me the illustration, and then I would design the package based on that.
Okay.
So I would get the illustration, completely disregard it, and then just do whatever the fuck I wanted, which usually resulted in just making fun of whoever the artist
Right.
was.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, it was
they
great.
look great.
Yeah, it was fun. I like it. I think it's
You're
cool.
a very talented guy.
Maybe. Well, if you wanted to do one, the door is always open.
Okay.
You know, it'd be great if you did
In
one.
honor of my father, I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
you.
You talk about your father all the time. I notice.
I
You-
try.
You're a big fan of your father.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
You were saying he should make a reality show.
What?
You were saying his life would have made a good reality show.
if a reality show was like surviving the Holocaust, watching both your parents get mass murdered and your whole village being destroyed, and then him going into the woods and becoming a freedom fighter, a partisan, and fighting with these Russian paratroopers 3.5 years and surviving that, then yeah, it'd be a great reality show.
Probably make a better movie than a reality show.
I think so.
All right. Well, whatever. You got any?
And that is actually something I may even
Explore.
I'm actually exploring that, because I did a vinyl toy actually in honor of my father.
Which one was that?
It's the Buckingham Warrior, the one I did with loyal subjects.
What does it look like?
It has it's a 3-headed or 4-headed deer figure holding a sword. And so I wrote a little allegory that goes in the back of the box. And it's basically a story, and there he is. That's him before he started developing his other heads.
Right.
And what happened is this land baron came into the forest to cut down the trees. The Buckingham Warrior tries to talk him out of taking over the forest and letting him know that other creatures are there. He comes over, gets his henchmen to cut off Buckingham's head, and instead of Buckingham dying, 2 heads grow in its place. So then he gets another henchman from his village or from his forest that will kill him, and he thinks that, well, if once somebody from your village cuts off your head, you'll surely die. He cuts off those 2 heads, but 3 heads grow in its place. And he's so amazed at the will of this Buckingham Warrior to live, he tells all his other henchmen to cut down all the trees, and he'll cut off Buckingham's head himself. But this time, when Buckingham sees his forest being destroyed, and once the land baron raises his sword, this time Buckingham grabs the arm of the land baron and forces him to cut off his own head. And once the land baron's head is gone, he actually dies. The henchmen see that their leader is gone, is dead. They leave the forest, and then Buckingham, seeing that his forest is destroyed, and he can't trust the other creatures of the forest, has to leave to find a new home. And so that's the figure, the Buckingham Warrior. And every colorway is actually named after my parents' towns.
Really?
So the towns of Brezna, the town of Kostopol, the town of Rovno. So these towns that were once like 80% Jewish, and during the war, when the Germans came in with, they basically killed everybody except for like 100 people or so. So for me, it's a way of honoring the people who died and survived, and creating some kind of figure that these toy collectors would never know about these small little villages, but I'm finding a way to keeping their memory alive.
That sounds like a great idea. Just it makes me think, or it makes me wonder, like hearing that story. Hang on, this fucking guy, shut up.
I think there's 20% off of someone's toys or something, was it?
I don't know, but it's interesting. I mean, how much would you attribute, say, your own creative drive or forces? How much would you connect it to sort of the history of your father? I mean, think about like all that just like that will to survive. You know, there's just like that struggle to preserve oneself and to survive against, not just adversity, but people trying to murder you. Basically, that just the energy required to survive in that type of situation must, on some psychic or karmic level, be transferred.
Yeah.
I mean, if you survive all that and preserve, a functioning pair of testicles that can put forth
exactly
another person, I mean, that same energy is transferred into you. Would you say?
I would agree. Yeah.
That's some deep ass shit.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I've been working on. That's what I've been going through.
Wow.
And in fact, I went in April, May to Eastern Europe. So I went to the original towns of my parents, which my parents told me never to go to.
Why?
I just needed to go. I needed to see.
No, why
what
did
was
they
left.
tell you not to go?
Because it was dead. The last time they went there, everyone was mass murdered. I mean, and literally right after the war, the Soviets shut it down, so you couldn't get through there because of the Iron Curtain until the 90s.
Well, what's there now?
Now it's kind of like Ukrainian New Jersey suburbs, where it used to be thriving.
I guess that's something.
It's something, but like even where my great-grandparents were buried, all the Jewish cemeteries, all the headstones were removed and used as bases for foundations for buildings. So there's no remnant that any Jew lived there where when
It's not Jews living there now?
No, they're all dead. The
What do
only
you think they would have grown back, maybe?
they're growing back in Los Angeles and Boston and right here.
Well-
This is where I'm growing back.
well-
This weed is what grew out of it. Just flower.
And what a blooming field of color it is.
Exactly. So that was the one thing I was able to do is go back there. I wanted to walk around where my parents' houses used to be because there's nothing there now. And I mean, there's other things there now, just not their homes. And then I also wanted to pay respects to my grandparents in the mass graves where they were killed.
You can actually locate those things?
No, they exist, but for 50 years, the Soviets had a marker that said Soviet citizens died there. Only like the last 3 to 5 years that they put a marker that said that Jews actually died there. So that area is so rich with these crazy myths and misconceptions of what happened there, and they don't even know the truth. So I went back there. I went to the town of Lvov in the Ukraine, and I lectured to 200 fans of my work who are artists, designers, and I got to tell them the real story. I got to show them pictures of my parents and my grandparents and my great-grandparents. It was the first time the name Baseman was flying high on posters in that area in 60 years since the end of the war.
Winning.
What?
Winning.
That's sweet.
Well,
It's funny.
no, but it kind of is.
Well, we'll see.
Because whatever, I mean, you're still alive and you're thriving, so they weren't 100% successful.
No, the Nazis were not 100%.
No, they completely lost.
They did.
Because there's a lot of Jews in the world doing big things.
Yeah. Well, not just Jews, but they killed a lot of people.
Well, they
killed a lot of Poles.
Well, they killed a lot of gay
Gypsies,
people,
a lot
and
of
they're
gay
doing
people,
fine. So
a couple of Sucklordians.
whatever. We grow back like fucking fungus.
I know.
Fuck those guys. I got to kick you off. Dove is
All right,
telling me
thank
to.
you very much. I know we've had too many funny bits today.
Yeah, this wasn't as funny as the last one.
I know. It's a darker period right now, but I promise you next year it'll be even funnier.
I don't care. You could say whatever you want, man. I mean, you're on this show to be honest, and if this is where you're at right now, that's fine.
I know. Well,
it's interesting.
Next year I'll have a lot of crazy stories about putting on a retrospective.
Great. I absolutely cannot wait for that.
Yes.
You want a mug? You want a mug? A free mug?
I'd love a mug.
You want some valve caps? Gary Baseman, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is a legend. Go see his shit at Skirball. Thank you, pal. See you later. Gary Baseman, the door is always open at Skir fucking Ball. $2 off admission. You like him, don't you? You're gonna hit that? You're gonna try? Gonna take a shot? Why not? Things change. What? Hey, what's up? Are you booked? Are you booked? Who's next? What is that? Minneapolis? Yeah, I'll take one. Can you just eat the whole thing? Look at that. All right, well, what time is it anyway?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
What do we got here?
Artists. We're both artists. I'm Danny Shinyo and
I'm Karen Shaw. I take pictures of naked chicks.
You do?
Yeah.
What's your website?
Baby Tattoo published my books.
And
I love Bob.
What do you make?
I'm a painter. I do watercolor, and this is my book. So it's all girls.
Oh. And who puts this out?
That.
Oh, yeah?
Last Gasp, but Bob
One of your
is
competitors?
a great friend. We're all good friends.
Oh, look how sexy some of these girls are. Wow.
The book is all drawings, but normally I do paintings, watercolor paintings.
Oh, yeah?
Mixed medium. I have my paintings too. I'll show you.
Okay.
I only have the little version of it. It's too small to see, but I hope you get the gist of it.
I'm seeing a lot of titties in these pictures. What's up?
It's
What's up with that?
It's very. I only do female figures. It's all very feminine.
Yeah. Well,
It's
why
all
would you want to draw pictures of cack?
Because that's not feminine.
No, I know. Who wants to look at that?
Right.
I do.
Exactly.
You do?
Well, that's what we do when we're like have nothing to do. But for work, that's what I
Right.
paint. Yeah.
Hey, if you're bored, grab a dick. But unless you're busy, draw a vagina.
Yeah.
right?
What?
Did I get it?
I don't draw vaginas. They're
Just boobs?
Boobies. Just boobies. And I think it has more of a symbolic meaning than vaginas.
Explain, please.
Boobs. Well, breasts.
What do they symbolize?
Are nurturing. You know, when you're born, the greatest
You suck
comfort you
titties.
get from is your mom's boobies.
Yeah.
But you know, we grow up and we get into these tight boxes and we lose the sense of what they are really like. You know, what the meaning of them. You kind of just see them as toys for guys.
No.
Boys see boobies and they're like, oh, they get excited and.
Well, why do you think that is?
It's just a human instinct. You want to reproduce, and you need boobies to reproduce. So.
I always thought the boobies came in after you reproduced.
No, during the process of reproduction, you know.
I always thought the titties were something that you used to pacify the results of the reproduction.
No, I mean they're like toys for boys.
What about you? Do you like playing with titties?
You mean other people's or my own?
Well, either or.
I think they have their uses, but
And yeah, what are those exactly?
besides
This is fascinating, by the way.
besides as toys, you know, anatomically speaking, you know, like if I ever have a baby, I need them for my babies.
But I'm just talking about how does it inform your artwork? I mean, if you're going to go
Oh,
drawing all these boobs, you have to, like, know boobs, right?
I know boobs because I have them,
But
and I see a lot of my friends.
But what I do notice about boobs is that a lot of them look different. There's a lot of variety there. They don't all look the same. In fact, there's a lot of breast diversity, which really deserves explore, don't you think?
There are a lot of different shapes, but if you look at, you know, classical art from the Renaissance, they don't paint a lot of deformed boobs.
I didn't say deformed.
Okay, they paint this very idealized version of breasts. They are, they're, you know, perfectly round and
Well,
stuff.
I
They're
mean,
not like
let's
sagging or-
re-review now. Let's see how you do breasts.
I think my approach is just to go after that idealistic aesthetic of breasts, like present them as best as I can.
Has she ever seen your boobs?
Yes, I'm in her photos.
In my book, she's always showing boobs.
But has she seen your boobs?
Yeah.
I think so.
Have
We
you
traveled together.
Have you touched them?
No.
Would you like to?
Did I touch? Okay,
Now
no,
she
no,
did.
No, I have.
No, I mean, I think it's important that we pursue this. Like, why don't you take the time to show us how you think? You know,
I like
you
guys.
take
How I
her
think or
shirt
how-
off.
how- That's not a serious question.
No, it's not. Oh no, but it's cool. I think it's cool. Do you have any samples of your stuff? You don't have like a book or a photo or anything?
I didn't bring my book.
You don't take pictures of dudes though, right?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Really hot dudes.
Like what? Doing what?
Well, my rubber duck book, everybody was in the bathtub, so there was no under shots.
Was the little
just The top.
Just the little,
Just the
the
top.
periscope, if you will.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
breaking the
or,
surface.
you know, for my own personal.
Tell us
No,
more.
Unfortunately for me, the boys that I shot are usually gay, so.
So are you one of like those sleazy perverts who like, oh, do some modeling for me, and then they get there and they take off their clothes, and you're like, hey, why don't I take my clothes off too? You know, is it like you do that? You take advantage of these poor these poor young idealistic men that
No.
like are being manipulated by your position of power, so you
Young
can molest
and
them.
naive, yes.
That's
Oh no.
that's really sick.
I'm sick.
That's why we're artists. No, not really.
No, we actually don't take
You
advantage
sick
of them.
pervert.
No, you have to respect your models.
Yeah, I know that. Where'd she go? But you want to sit there? All right, bring it up. I love it. I wish I could see some of this stuff. Where can I see your work?
My website,
Which is
www.karenshao.com.
Karen Chow.
Shao,
How do you spell that?
HSIAO.
HSIAO. Chow. Never heard that name before.
Yeah.
It's sexy.
Yes.
Her photos are amazing.
I can't wait to see fields of penis.
That's
Or-
the next project. That's,
You got to give me a credit for that.
oh yeah.
The pink might soak through. I'll try though. Where should I sign it? How about on the foot? It's white. Ah, it looks like shit. I ruined it. Sorry. It looks terrible. Whatever. Sorry, mommy. Mommy peck peck. Do I have another guest? I guess not. Who? Okay. Thanks, guys. You want some
thank you.
mugs? Thank you for her. Cool. What the hell time is it? Who's next? It's Gary Basement. I'll be with you in a moment.
Hello? So, what's with the suit?
I do the questioning here.
Oh,
But what's with the suit is that this is a formal
But he's
occasion
still
and I wanted to
answering it.
look fucking formal. What's with the fucking t-shirt?
well, these are forms of fighting styles that I study.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
These are forms of fighting styles that I study.
Oh, you threatening me now? I don't even know who the hell you are. Who are you?
I'm Johnny Comanzi Rodriguez.
And what's your shtick?
Yay! One person.
Somebody knows who you are.
One person. He's awesome.
So what's your thing?
What's my thing?
Yes. You have to have a thing or you're out of here.
I do have a thing.
What is it?
I paint.
You paint?
I do.
Paintings?
I paint paintings.
Of what?
I paint a lot of bombs.
Bombs?
Bombs, yeah. Bombs that are full of ideas that are opposite from what they're intended for.
Ah, that's deep.
It is.
Yeah?
It gets
You
kind
have
of
a
boring.
picture or a sample or anything?
On my phone, do you want to? It
Yeah,
won't help
sure.
anyone here.
No, but it'll help me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
okay,
I'll
bombs,
give you
that's
the
it?
help.
That's the only thing you paint? Or how does this work? How do you
Let's see,
sell
what
it?
else do I do? I'm a VP of creative development for an agency that does underground subversive marketing.
What does that mean? Like spray painting stencils on the street?
Bigger than that.
Yeah?
So, like, we released Nine Inch Nails album, Year Zero,
Yeah.
and we broke it up into hundreds in pieces and spread it around the world and let the user find it by way of scavenger hunting.
You mean the album itself?
The story of the album.
I'm intrigued, but I don't understand. Explain further, please.
So, let's see. Today, everyone has the power to view media and consume things the way they want it and when they want it. So say with an album,
Yeah.
I don't have to buy the entire album, I could just buy one song. I don't have to watch TV with commercials. I can block out all the commercials. So what we do is we take every form of medium, billboards, print, online, offline, movies, whatnot, and we tell and hide stories in them. And we spread it everywhere. In that case, it was around the world, and users will pick it up. In this instance, they picked it up on a thumb drive at a concert in Brazil.
And it's like a piece of a puzzle.
It was a piece of a puzzle. It was just a thumb drive.
And what's on the thumb drive?
It was a song that was never released by Trent Reznor.
Is the idea, if I follow you, that like all these bits and pieces, as people discover them, sort of share them in a
exactly
in a central place, and eventually collectively piece this album together?
So with a thumb drive,
is that
exactly
right?
what?
Is that basic?
Absolutely.
That's fucking great.
It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be kind of famous to pull something, to get people to be that committed to do it, but it's a great idea.
I think people have heard of Nine Inch Nails, so they're...
Yes, they have.
So this is a 8 by 8 foot piece that I'm working on. It's just a beginning process. But
it's a picture of bombs on a weird painterly abstract background.
Yeah, the bombs are turned into birdhouses.
Okay.
So the idea is that bombs are meant to destroy, but what if we took them before they were destroying anybody and turned them into birdhouses and let birds peacefully live in them? I think that's a better solution than using them for what they were for.
That's some highly idealistic shit.
Yes.
Well, good for you, man.
But doable.
We need that in this world.
Yes. Do we need that in this world? He thinks we do.
Anything else you want to add?
She's like not clapping. She's like, no, we should drop bombs on people.
I never said that.
No, she did. No?
You want to be interviewed? Yeah, come on. Put your mom on. No? Come on. Why don't you guys come up together? And bring, how about your brother, you, and if he doesn't want to go, he doesn't have to go. It could fit three people. You work it out. When you figure it out, you get back to me.
There's 2 mics. You guys could take my spot.
All right, I got to move this along. You're great, but, whatever.
No,
you had your time.
I'm good. Thank you.
This shit ends in an hour anyway.
It.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
The Sucklord.
The what?
The Sucklord.
Yeah, never heard of you.
That's okay.
Thanks.
Who's next? Actually, I think these guys are next, and then you can go. You coming too, right? You don't have to. Hello, what's up? Isn't she coming with you? What? Pick up the mic.
She's my girlfriend.
You're not coming up here? Why doesn't she want to come up?
She should come up here.
Come on. The fuck?
Come on,
What, do you get all
Cara.
shy all of a sudden? Wait, what's your name again?
Thomas Hahn.
Thomas Hahn, that's right. I interviewed you before, right?
No, we were...
We've hung out
No, we were interviewed together on Vinyl Frontier or some shit, the movie, the vinyl movie.
We were there together?
With a bunch of other artists getting interviewed.
Yeah, okay, so what's going on, man?
I resurrected. I died for about 2 years.
How was that?
Back. Oh, it was lovely.
What happened?
It feels good when you grow back, you know.
I know. I wish I was not here, but... was this, did you resurrect by choice, or did it sort of just happen spontaneously?
By choice.
What do you mean? Why?
You know, I felt crappy about myself before. I felt crappy about the world and wanted to leave.
And you did so.
Then resurrected when it, started getting a little better again.
And so what? Now you're like here, fully engaged in the world and life.
Yes, sir.
Expressing yourself as an
Yes.
individual.
Yes, sir.
Sharing and being with other people.
Yes, sir. I like
Teaching the children.
I like it. I love the children. I love the children.
Did you want me to sign something? Oh, okay.
He's like, no. He's like, no. I just want it.
No, hey, whatever. Okay, so what does that translate into exactly? You're producing anything?
I'm back in business. Yeah. 2013 is going to be a good year.
Why don't you elaborate a little bit more by what you mean by business, as pertains to you specifically? Paintings, shows.
Toys, designer toys, vinyl.
Got any examples of your work handy for the audience? Or can we just assume that everybody watching knows who you are and what you do?
I hope so, but probably not.
All right, well, if anybody is compelled to look this shit up, where would they go?
They would go right now on Facebook. I have a fan page on there.
Okay.
And
I guess it's like Thomas Hahn, Facebook, yo, right?
Yo, yeah.
Okay, that's
cool.
cool.
And then in 2 weeks, I'm going to launch my website.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
And what's going to be on that? A bunch of shit?
Just a bunch of shit.
Good for you, man. I hope you do well in the world.
Thank you very much, Sucklord.
Yeah, you did great.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to add, because I'm wrapping you up now?
I admire your stuff. That's why I'm here.
Oh, well, thank you. Thanks for coming by. That's your girl?
This is my beautiful lady right there.
She does good stuff.
And that's my Dilo right there.
That's my Dilo. What are you talking about?
You know what I mean?
He's my West Coast Dilo.
Yeah.
I got a New York one, too.
Oh, my God, that's Joe.
She did good shit with that pony shit. I'm surprised she doesn't want to come up here and pimp
I know,
ponies.
right? I know.
You have a business obligation to promote this thing.
She's the shit.
Don't worry, it's not that hard. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to make this easy for you, okay? Caro, right?
Yes, hi.
Is that really your name, or is your name Carol?
Actually, my real name is Caroline, but I do a lot of business in Tokyo. It's
and
just
then people,
easier to
yeah,
say
you know.
Caro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's why I was asking. But all right. So you've been in charge of pimping the Pony Project, which is a thing where a bunch of
Yeah, I wouldn't say in charge necessarily. I picked it up.
I didn't
to
say in
curate
charge.
it.
I said pimping.
Well, actually, I have to give credit to Tristan Eaton.
Why?
We all know him because he originated the project with Hasbro. So I just picked it up recently to, support a great cause, a great charity. And
well, you've been doing a good job. I mean, the last
you.
the last couple ones anyway were
Thank
pretty
you. Well,
sweet. I mean,
I loved your pony.
Yeah, thanks. And you helped me get a feature on Wired.com.
Yeah.
Which ain't.
Those photos were.
Yeah, I like how
Buff
you just.
Monster took the photos. I got to give him credit.
Yeah, I like it.
No, what?
I like how you described how to put together the whole packaging. It was very intricate.
What do you mean?
Like how to, step by step, how to put the pony.
Whatever.
How to put the pony.
Did I show you that?
Construction.
Oh yeah, because I was
awesome.
nervous because he made a very impressive pony.
Well,
and
anyway,
I
you
took
got
a video
you got
of
me
him
on
unpacking
Wired.com, and it got a lot of action on Twitter and the blogosphere.
The blogosphere.
Which was great. Yeah, I mean, it was in the new. It got retweeted as a lot, and it kept my name in people's mouths for a couple of days, and that's good.
So you're a brony now.
I'm a brony now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna probably. I want to do more shit.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, I got those little molds for the Star Bronies.
You should do more of the little ones.
I'm going to.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh,
Cool.
and speaking about, I want to do one of those. I'm gonna do
What?
a collaboration. We should do a
You got to
collaboration.
talk to this guy.
Oh, now I'm up here and you're
talking to
getting
Doug.
all cocky.
I'm talking to Duff?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I just asked you.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Leave him alone. Leave the kid alone. Is there any more of these in there? All right. Get off.
Okay. All right.
You get a mug,
All right.
though.
All right. And props to Patrick Lamb, Monkey King.
I would like to
Interesting.
summon a minion. I need somebody to run an errand for me. Don't you want one too, Carl? You don't want it? do you want a set of Suckadelic valve caps? All right. Does anybody want to go on a beer run? Anybody? I'll take anything. I'll take Blue Moon. I'll take Pacifico. Anybody want to get me some beer? Oh, is this for you? He's going to go on a beer run? Who is? Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, the cards are free. Take her card too. Give her a job. Who am I talking to? I thought Super Cooper was next. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Fine, how are you doing?
I'm all right, tired, but doing okay.
Who are you?
I'm Mikey Graham, also known as Zombie Monkey.
You do the Playmobil zombies?
I do the Playmobil zombies.
I've seen those.
Got a couple here for you. That is the fast food zombie.
Wow.
And this is the Hare Krishna from the original Day of the Dead.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Dawn of the Dead. Geez, sorry. Yikes.
I love Hare Krishna.
Yeah, and I'm doing a whole group show, a full show at Toy Art Gallery on the 24th.
Do you only use Playmobiles?
I do other stuff like my hat and stuff, but this show is just a solid Playmobil show.
I mean, is all your zombie shit Playmobil?
all Playmobil.
Why Playmobil?
I like Playmobil because it has a lot of playability and accessories that you can use.
It does.
And there's literally, they've been producing since 1970, so there's thousands and thousands of sets to play with. And they're cheap. You can get them on eBay in big bins for like $25. So it's a good cheap base.
What's your favorite realm of Playmobil?
My favorite. I'm sorry, it's kind of here.
Like your favorite world or your favorite,
I like the weird Playmobiles.
Like which ones?
Like there's the Executioner guy.
Yeah.
And there's what else is there? There's the
Axeman
Hazmat ones are really cool. I like the weird monstery ones. Anything that's kind of creepy and
I like the
supposed to be
Dragon Land.
The Dragon ones, and they're really cool. Like the Explorers realm.
You want money?
There's like a whole bunch of Explorers ones that are like Indiana Jones styles.
Yeah,
really
cool. The ones that come with those ruined temples
totally,
and shit like that.
Yeah.
Personally, I like all the fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
And all the antiquities like the pyramid and all that shit like that.
The pyramid one's really tempting because
I have that.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I have all the Egyptian shit. I like the ghost pirates.
The ghost pirates are awesome.
Pretty sick. Yeah,
those are really fun.
This is great. Why doesn't Playmobil make zombies?
I would love to know.
Have you ever attempted to go legit with this?
I haven't. They're a German company, so it's a little bit harder to get in contact with them. And also I'm just a little lazy. So,
yeah. I wonder if it's possible because I would love it to see some intersection between the designer world and Playmobil.
And I think it would really help their brand because right now they're really marketed towards kids. Exclusively marketed toward kids.
Yeah, but I bet there's a lot of adults that collect it.
There's a lot of adults who love it, and I think there's a lot of adults who would be really into kind of more adult, funner. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Legos started to do it. I'd like to see Playmobil start to do it.
Yeah. Well, maybe they will.
Yeah.
Maybe they will.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's cool. What else you got? You made that headgear as well?
I made my hat for a custom show in San Francisco.
Is this something you do professionally?
Custom toys, I mean, I have to have a paying job as well.
Oh.
But I work in my studio 4 to 5 days out of the week, and I have a paying job 2 to 3 days out of the week.
Well, good for you. That's nice.
You got to have something to keep it
definitely. It's cool. It's very good.
Thank you.
Where do people go if they want to follow this shit?
Great. My website's zombiemonkey.com.
Zombiemonkey.com.
Or you can get me at zombiemonkey at Twitter. And then the Playmobil stuff will be at Toy Art Gallery, opening on the 24th and going through December 8th. So there'll be 30 full play sets of craziness.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, sir.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much,
it.
sir.
Yeah,
Would you like a mug?
I would love a mug.
Thank you. All right. Now, we'll take Super Cooper and his sister Bella. What is up? Hello. Welcome back to the couch, guys. How's everything going?
It's going good. It's going very good.
You too? What do we have here?
This?
Yes, that.
It's at it was at the Spanky Stokes booth.
What is it?
Oh, it's a custom Be It Dude I did. It's called the $6 Million Gator.
Oh, can I touch it?
Sure, you could touch it.
I'll be gentle.
The teeth are very fragile, though.
You made this all by yourself.
Yeah.
It has a penis.
Yep, it does.
Awesome. And it has a little faucet for pubic hair.
Yes.
It's a faucet. His penis is a faucet.
Yes.
Very cool. And you used a real nail. Did you help him with this?
No.
She just gave me coffee.
Well, and you're wearing half of this costume right now.
Yeah, I am. I guess I am.
Why don't you have the bionic part?
The bionic part would be very complicated.
No, just buy a robot suit, cut them both in half, and then sew them together. I got you. You can't argue with that. And now you're like, oh, I should have did that.
Okay.
What's the plan? This is a one-off?
Yeah, it's a one-off.
You're gonna produce this?
No.
Why not?
Because it was very hard to do it, and...
Yeah, but you get it made, cast it, make a mold.
I mean, I'd probably be in college the time I'd finish that.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
Is this something we're gonna see more of from you? More toys, more stuff?
Yeah, I think so. I think that Bella's been doing lots of good artwork lately, so... But this... there might be more elevating from this. I kind of want to do more half animal, half robot part sort of thing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I used to like half animal things too at one point. What about you? What do you got going on?
Nothing.
Come on, last year you were working on some paintings. How'd that go?
Good.
Yeah? You helping this guy or you got your own thing?
I helped
Huh?
him last night.
Talking to the mic.
I helped him last night.
Doing what?
Trying to go to sleep for this.
You helped him with the costume? What, you have trouble sleeping?
You could say that.
Me too. Can't turn your brain off, right?
Yeah, I can't, no.
Yeah, me neither.
It's complicated.
What do you do for it?
First time I've ever slept on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that help you sleep?
You know what? It actually did. It actually did, yeah.
I used to sleep on the couch all the time.
Really?
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes it was closer to the TV, or I just felt more secure with all the walls around me. In fact, I've been staying at Dove's house last week, and he gave me a room with a bed in it, and I opted to sleep on the couch for some weird reason. I don't know.
Yeah, couch kind of has that comfort to where
It's very nest-like.
You know, it's like it's made to sit in, but the fact that it's made to sit in is sort of, kind of has the adjustment so you could sleep on it.
Well, sleeping is just an extension of sitting. You're just, you fold one more time and then you're...
Yeah, it's kind of like it's an extension of sleeping, except you're laying and you close your eyes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it doesn't seem to be, you don't seem any worse for wear because this is a fine piece. And I think all of us would probably like to see a lot more from you. So, how old are you now?
Me?
Yeah. 12 or 13 or something
13.
like that? Okay, well, you still got plenty of time. So, I really recommend you make a lot of work. And I think you could go somewhere with this.
What? That? Oh, this?
What happened?
Oh, that.
What?
Bella wants me to get this signed.
Oh, okay.
No, that, remember?
I wanted to sign the card part.
Can I just sign it on the inside, or
Sure, of
or
course.
on the back? I don't. Do you care?
Oh, yeah, this. Thank you. Sign his foot. Make it look really bad.
That will not be a problem, because this marker doesn't. I mean, because I don't have ability. There you go.
What's a 66?
It's one of my numbers.
Oh. I'm kind of worried to know what your numbers are.
I mean, if you've looked at my retrospective, you see that certain figures have different numbers. Most of them are 16s, 17s. I like alliterative numbers, and because Sucklord starts with S, I like to pair that up with numbers
16,
that start with
17,
S.
7,
Get it?
66.
Get it?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah, there's nothing to it. There's not any numbers that start with C, is there?
There's let me. Yeah, there's no numbers with the letter C.
So you're gonna have to come up with another gimmick.
What about Cooper?
I don't got time for this, kid.
Oh.
You know what? Take it home, work it over in your mind. You know, put it on paper, make a figure. We'll review it.
All right.
All right.
All right. That
Yeah.
sounds good.
Any closing words?
Just want to say this is
It sucks, right?
it sucks. Very sucky.
Do you want a mug?
Sure, why not?
There's one for you. And one for you. Thanks, guys. I think you guys are gonna do big things in this world. Stay on top of it, all right? Don't stop dreaming. Reach for the stars. Go for your goals. You can do it. Don't let anybody tell you anything else. You're special. Do you got anyone else? Let's get Bill up here for a minute. And if you want to corral a few more, if you guys want to come on, I'd love to have you. Okay, what time is it? How long did he book you for? Okay, we'll go till 6. We'll go till 6, you know. Somebody's making a beer run, right?
Boom.
What? Your parents are so cool.
The coolest.
Are we going to go out for dinner? We're going to have Filipino food on Monday, right? Right? No? We're going to go to the Hermosa Beach, and we're going to have... Oh, Redondo. Hermosa Beach is where me and you remember? When we had the house that we rented, and we had the thing. Remember that?
Yeah. It was...
Oh, hey, Bill.
Doodaloo.
Yeah, there was a little doodaloo.
I like that kid.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's going to do big things. Look.
The $6 million gator?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, let's just enough bullshitting. You wanted to talk about Star Wars Episode 7.
Yeah, we spoke about that earlier in the week, right? Like this big sale.
Yes.
And then the next day, the Disney stock dropped pretty drastically, as though it was kind of saying like, no. How do you feel about that? I mean, I think I heard you speaking about it with a few others.
It seems counterintuitive, but what do I know? You know, I mean, it said. What does
the
it
way
say?
I was looking at it is that ship was kind of sinking.
What, the Star Wars ship?
Yes, and I feel like this might be very good for it. You know, it might take some of the levity off of a Star Wars release. If they're doing one every 2 years, it might have a little bit.
It didn't seem to be going anywhere. There was like the Clone Wars, which I like.
Yeah.
But there wasn't going to be any more movies, and this so-called live-action TV show just didn't seem to be materializing.
It seems like it's dead in the water, right?
Well, they're going around, or they're saying that they have 50 scripts written,